So this graph represents what type of situation? What's happening? What does this parabola represent? Okay, we're trying to interpret a graph of a quadratic relation to figure out what is happening in real life. So what is the scenario that's happening? Okay, it represents a path of the ball, which means that somebody is standing there and they are throwing a ball. This parabola is showing us how the ball is being thrown, how high it goes and how far it goes. So we're looking at height of the ball and the distance of the ball. Okay? So what we're trying to figure out is what is the maximum height that the ball reached? What is the highest point that the ball went? I want you to look at your graph and so before you tell me the point, or the height, sorry, I want you to tell me where is that information located? What part of the parabola? Correct. It's located at the vertex, right? And this is a good little review. I want you to label that. The vertex is the maximum or minimum value. So what is the highest? So let's before we answer that question, let's label where is the vertex located? Okay, so the vertex is located at 10, 9. 10 is the horizontal distance, x, and 9 is the height. So for number 1, what was the maximum height the ball reached? What would the answer be for that one, Harold? 9 meters. Good. This was the highest point, and it's located at 9 meters. How far had the ball traveled horizontally, that means this way, to reach this maximum height? So how far did it have to travel before it reached the maximum height? Okay, so the ball was thrown, it traveled 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 meters horizontally before it reached the highest point. Okay, now C, it says, what horizontal distance did the ball travel before it hit the ground? When does the ball hit the ground? Before you tell me the answer, at what point does it hit the ground? Where's the ground, X or Y? Okay, we know that X is the ground. So the point at which it hits the ground, it hits the X-axis. What is that called? X-intercept. Okay, so these are the features of the graph, and they tell us information about the graph. So how far did the ball travel? So it traveled 10 meters, and then it obviously had to come back down. And how far did it travel? How many meters, Krisan? 21 meters. Good. I'm going to ask you one more question that wasn't listed here. See if you can figure it out. I drew my little person. Okay, he's throwing the ball. Can someone tell me how far off the ground was the ball when it got thrown? Okay, he's standing here and his arm is here. The ball is 1.5 meters off the ground. What is that called on a graph? What point is this? I'll give you a clue. Yes, hits the y-axis. That is the y-intercept. So you just told me what the y-intercept is. 1.5. Pretty easy?